Namaste everyone, my name is Gowri Bhargav, and today being the auspicious day of Mahashivratri, I would like to share a story with all of you. Mahashivratri is a festival that is celebrated by Hindus around the world every year. The 14th day of the lunar month, that is the day before New Moon Day, is called Shivaratri. There are totally 12 Shivaratris in a calendar year, and the one that occurs during the February-March time frame is celebrated as Mahashivaratri. Unlike other festivals, this festival is celebrated during the night. It is of great spiritual and religious significance for Hindus. They believe that by worshipping Lord Shiva, one can eliminate the ignorance and darkness that is present in one's life as well as throughout the world. So devotees, they flock temples, they fast throughout the day, they pray to Lord Shiva by chanting mantras, rudram, chamakam, sing songs, and they also make offerings to the Lord. There are a lot of stories that are associated with the origin of this festival. It is believed that on this day, Lord Shiva got married to Goddess Parvati. And according to another lore, it is believed that on this day, the Devas and Asuras, while churning the ocean, the poison Hala Hala emerged, and it was Lord Shiva who partook the poison in order to save the entire world. And that's how he got the name Neelakanta, because his throat had turned blue. Now, I'm not going to elaborate on these stories because they're all quite popular. Today, I would like to narrate the story of Poosalar Nayanar, who was an ardent devotee of Lord Shiva, and he built a temple. And do you know where the temple was? Well, listen to the story to find out where he built the temple. Poosalar Nayanar is believed to be the 58th Nayanar among the 63 Nayanars. So here goes the story. Poosalar was from the town Thiruninravur, which is in Tamil Nadu. He was an ardent devotee of Lord Shiva, and his dream was to build a temple for Lord Shiva. And for that, he sought funds from a lot of donors and rich people, but he was unable to gather the funds that were required, and he was quite poor. So he was heartbroken, and then one day an idea struck him. Why should I build a temple physically which costs a lot of money? What if I build the temple inside my heart? So that seemed like a great idea, and after that he studied the Agama Shastras that were required to build a temple. He also consulted knowledgeable Shivacharyas. Now, he approached donors and rich people to gather funds. But mind you, all this he did it inside his mind, because the temple that he was going to build was inside his heart. He approached artisans, sculptors, and architects who gave him detailed plan and design, and he commenced the building. So brick by brick, pillar by pillar, he started the construction. Just because he built it inside his heart, it did not mean that he just finished it very quickly. He took the same time that it would take to build a real temple. And finally, on one day, the Rajagopuram was done. The 4 pillars on the 4 sides, north, south, east, west, it was constructed. The dome, the ancillary pillars, the shrine, everything was ready. Even the sacred kalashams were placed. And the shrines, that is Mother Goddess, Lord Shiva, Muruga, Vinayaka, so the shrines were made ready to be placed. And the temple tank was also dug and filled with clean water for the Abhishekam. So everything was done. Every care was taken, even to the most smallest detail, meticulously by Poosalar. And finally, he decided to perform the Kumbhabhishekam, that is the consecration of the temple. So he consulted priests, and they gave him a date which was very auspicious. In the meanwhile, the Kadava king in Kanjivaram, during those days, the Pallavas were in reign. So the Kadava king, he had also built a lavish temple which was made of granite, red and black stones and marble, and it was a physical temple. It was built with a lot of resources and lavishly. Now he was also a very ardent devotee of Lord Shiva, and he decided to perform the Kumbhabhishekam of his temple too. However, the date that he had fixed was same as the date that Poosalar had fixed. So one night the king went to bed, and in his dream Lord Shiva appeared. He told him that the king had to postpone the date of Kumbhabhishekam because Lord Shiva wanted to attend the consecration of the Kumbhabhishekam of the temple that was constructed by Poosalar. The king was very happy that Lord Shiva appeared in his dream, but at the same time he was very intrigued to find out the temple that was built by Poosalar. He wondered how the temple could be much better than his. And he woke up the next day and decided to embark on a journey to Thiruninravur. And when he went there, he searched many places, but he was unable to spot the temple. So finally he went and met Poosalar and asked him about the temple that he had built. Poosalar said that the temple that he had built was inside his heart. The king was completely awestruck. He told him that Lord Shiva had appeared in his dreams and told that he would like to attend the Kumbhabhishekam of Poosalar's temple. So Poosalar was moved to tears. The king fell on Poosalar's feet because he realized that Poosalar's devotion was indeed very pure and great. And Poosalar, he went on to worship the Shiva that was inside his heart, the temple that he had constructed inside his heart throughout his life. And finally he reached the abode of Lord Shiva. And the king finally, he built a temple in Thiruninravur, Hridayalishwarar temple. So Hridaya means heart and Ishwarar means Shiva. So it was aptly named Hridayalishwarar temple. And finally Poosalar's dreams had come true. So this story goes to show how Poosalar was able to construct a temple inside his heart, and still it was recognized by Lord Shiva. So this goes to show how one can attain the lotus feet of Lord Shiva through pure devotion. I hope you all enjoyed this story. Thank you very much.